like, comment, share, subscribe. Welcome to FLATLIFETV, where we connect music, streets, and culture. Today we got a special guest. Want to introduce yourself, bro?
Ace Boogie the Comedian, Lafayette, Louisiana.
Right. What part of Lafayette you from?
Well, from Sunnyside, Cropperville area, Sunnyside and Crop.
What it was like for you growing up? And what it was like growing up for you, period, bro?
Well, growing up for me, I pretty much bounced around as a youngster, you know. I was born in Los Angeles, California. I moved to Lafayette when I was 5 years old. Back in California by the time I was 8. Back in Louisiana by the time I was 11. And then from Baton Rouge to New Orleans, from 11 to 17. Then I came to Lafayette at 17. Back to Lafayette at 17. And I've been in Lafayette since.
When did you first realize you was funny and you could have make people laugh?
Elementary school, like about 2nd, 3rd grade.
Who or what inspired your comedic style?
Richard Pryor, Vernon Mack, Red Fox, Martin Lawrence, Mike Epps. Shout out to Mike Epps, Bubba Dub. It was a few. Bruce, DeVera Crawford. I mean, shit, the list goes on and on, man. It's a lot of them out there.
All right. Before comedy, what you was doing?
For comedy, when I was young, I played basketball, football, boxed. I was into sports until I got into the streets.
Okay. When did you officially start doing stand-up?
3 years ago, November 2021. It's gonna be 4 years in November. Started in Houston.
What was your first time like on stage?
First time on stage. Well, my first time on stage was a motherfucker, man. I was driving trucks when I got out there. So I was driving trucks. So that day I worked like 14 hours that day. And then when it was after I finished work, it was time for me to go do the show, but I was tired. My partners I was driving for, I was telling them that I was tired, and then they kept saying like, "Oh man, you're making all kinds of excuses. Now it's time to go on stage. Now you're tired." So man, I fucked around and took an X pill, my first time on stage, and the bitch didn't hit me till they called my name. So it was time for me to go on stage and perform. But I still did good, even though I was tripping like a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I was tripping, tight. But I still did good. I did everybody that been out there doing it 9 years, 11 years, 7 years. That was like my first time. And when I stole the crowd, that would let me know that, you know what I'm saying, this shit was meant for me.
All right. How would you describe your style to someone who never seen you perform before?
My style, like compared to somebody, well, I got like my style comes from the streets, type. It's like where we come from, our hood, we got comedians, we got rappers, we got athletes. My style just comes from the streets. So I compare my style to people like Mike Epps. Like people like him, like DC Young Fly. There's certain comedians that you can tell the difference with these comedians out here. Some really came from it, some came from a whole nother different environment. So I compare my style to people like Mike Epps and people like Bubba Dub. These dudes come from the streets. People might look at Bubba Dub on TV and think he's this type of person like I thought he was, until you get around him and see he come from the same thing I come from, the streets. You can tell sugar from shit, basically.
All right. What's one joke or moment that made you think, yeah, I'm built for this?
The one I said, serve sandwiches and sugar water. That was a Thanksgiving meal at my house. My mama made sure we ate, and we ate good. And there was nothing for us to cry or complain about. We all had the same show on our plate, a serve sandwich. Man, fucking start laughing. I said, sounds marvelous, huh? I said, man, the Office of Family Service knock all the burglary bars off my house. They kicked the front door and the back door down at the same time. Something like a drug raid. I said, man, we got rats bigger than the pit bulls in the backyard. And I ain't gonna talk about the roaches. These motherfuckers was more comfortable than us. One woke me up one day and said, damn, man, you're hogging all the cover. I had to tell that motherfucker, man, ain't nobody asked y'all to come stay over here with us. You need to tell your mama, buy you a blanket. You already not helping my mama out with the rent money. It was a little more to that, but that joke right up, when I saw everybody, and it was an all-white crowd. It was my first time ever doing a show in front of all white people, so I didn't even know how I was gonna do.
All right.
So I asked this black chick, one of the 4 or 5 black people that was in there, I asked her what you think. She said, well, white people like black people jokes too. She said, just do your shit. And that show right there, that joke right there made me realize that I can even cross over, you feel me? I can do us and I can do them.
All right. What's your process for writing and creating your materials?
My process, Ty, like if I got some shit on my mind, Ty, I might roll me one up. You know what I'm saying? Smoke something, and I just go in thought mode. I just start thinking. I think about life experiences. You know what I'm saying? And I just write to that shit. It's like music, Ty. Most people that you can tell the people that really living like that. In my comedy, in my stand-up comedy, you can tell that, yeah, that nigga tell jokes, but that nigga really come from it. So right. in my comedy, you can see and hear that I come from the same thing these rappers come from. That's the street, you know what I'm saying? I just do comedy.
How did you first link up with Bubba Dub?
Social media, man. You know, I guess the skits I was doing, you know what I'm saying? So they reached out to me, and they also got with my partner from New Orleans, Birdman. They got with him, and you know, we knew each other, so he got with me, and we just linked up like that. They called me, they reached out to me to open up for them in New Orleans at the House of Blues. But I was driving truck with this company called Cisco, so I was too late. By the time I got off, I had to be in New Orleans like about 7:30. I didn't get off till like 6:30, so there's no way I was gonna make it. So he called me that Monday and it was like, look, we're gonna do another one in Houston. And like these opportunities like this, you know, you understand that you gotta work and take care of your bills, but you can't afford to miss these type of opportunities. They don't come up too often. So I went and make the one in Houston. And since then, we've been in contact. Well, I've mostly been in contact with his manager. You know, Bubba Dub busy, man. And he doing this shit. So I've mostly been talking with his manager more than that.
What was it like working with him?
With Bub?
Yeah.
It was like the nigga is a different person on stage and off the stage. You know what I'm saying? And off the stage, he like us. You know what I'm saying? And then once he get on stage, I know this man when they called his name, he was just doing some regular shit like with us. And then once they called his name, when he ran off stage, as soon as he got damn near out the back, he just turned into somebody else, bro. When a nigga hit the stage, the nigga just winked. Like he been doing that shit for a while. So I asked him at that time, I think I've been doing it like about a year. And I asked him how long he been doing it. And he said he been doing it for 8 years, but grinding for 5 years.
All right.
So now I think he should be about 10, 11 years, or about 9 years like that. But it was like I learned a lot from him, bro. I learned a lot from him. I wasn't properly prepared because, like I said, driving trucks was kind of interfering into that. That's why I don't really drive trucks no more, so I'm kind of done with that. Because if you're going to do comedy, you're going to do comedy. If you're going to drive trucks, you're going to drive trucks. It's just like music. If you're going to rap, you're going to rap. If you're going to work, you got to do that. You can't really do both if you're trying to be successful.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. Who else have you had a chance to work with in the comedy world?
Well, not work with, but speak with T.I., speak with Mike Epps, speak with Terrence Gangster, but not on the comedy world for something that me and you doing right now. He was supposed to interview me a while back with on my life story, but it was a Saturday, but it was with Cisco. Sometimes you work on Saturday, and I missed that interview too. And he was doing that shit on the muscle, Ty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I was missing a lot of opportunities, man, by driving trucks, man, and doing shit like that. And other things, when you're doing something, you gotta be locked in on it. You can't be doing this and doing that and thinking you will be successful. You gotta make sacrifices, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta make sacrifices.
What's one of the funniest behind the scene moments you had on the road?
On the road, Uh, maybe the show that I did with Bubba Dub. Though. I was fucked up type. I ain't lying, man. Them niggas was smoking type. They had so much weed type. And I'm not a big drinker, so I really didn't drink. But they had so much weed type, and it was free. It was there. So I was rolling them up back to back to back. And I was fucked up. If I say that show right there, I'm not gonna say it was my best show, probably was my worst show. You know what I'm saying? That's why now I'm more focused, and I'm just, you live and you learn, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go through some things in this business, Ty, you already know. You'll go through some things that gonna make you realize that you're not where you need to be, that you gotta work a lot harder if you're trying to get to where you're trying to go. Because
Right.
that shit don't come easy, Ty. You already know, you've been in this business for a long time. Start off with the music shit. That shit don't come easy, man. So
Right.
some grinding you gotta put down.
What makes Louisiana comedy different from anywhere else?
There's a lot of things that make us different from everywhere else. We different, man. Like when you mention Louisiana, to certain people, cause I drove trucks, right? So I would go all over the country, bro. Like niggas, people is really scared of Louisiana people. Louisiana is really, we talk about these other cities like Atlanta and all these New York and shit like that, but when you mention Louisiana, man, they really scared of us, you know what I'm saying? So we different, we not like gangs. You know how in all these places you got these Bloods and these Crips. Louisiana, we like really one man on his own, or we neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? But they think we worse than them. When we thinking they worse than us, man, they think totally the opposite. Our food is totally different from everybody else. Our accent is totally different from everybody else. Our swag is totally different from everybody else. And our comedy, man, think about it, man. You got some hellified comedians in Louisiana. You got Rob Cousins in New Orleans. You got dude Mario, what's his name this time? Mario the Entertainer. You got him. You got a lot of cats out of Baton Rouge. In my area, in Lafayette area, it's really just me. I mean, shout out to K Children, Uncle Luck, but like our styles is totally different. So that's why I say my area is really just me. I'm kind of holding it down for my area, 337.
Do you think Lafayette is slept on when it comes to producing talent?
Hell yeah, Lafayette gets left on. Lafayette got a lot of talent, right? I see so much talent on your mic drops. Like so much talent. You listen to our rappers, you listen to some of these bars in Baton Rouge that's on right now. I think they got something that's nicer than them niggas. That we watching on TV and shit like that. They got something right here in Lafayette that's like been nice. You got a little nigga from Fightingville, they used to call them Baby. I went to school with him. They went to Lafayette High with him. His real name was Edmund, I think.
Edmund. All right.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. But they would call him Baby. That nigga was nice like a motherfucker.
This shit was
a long time ago. A lot of niggas, man. OG. You know, the entourage. Man, they got so many niggas, and these young cats they got right now, I gotta give it to them, man. These little niggas nice. It is what it is. Them little niggas nice. I rock with a lot of the young dudes out here, man.
Thanks.
A lot of the rappers, you know. They all from the neighborhood, huh?
Thanks. What's one of the hardest things about being a comedian today?
People is soft now, you know what I'm saying? If you listen, I saw a show Martin Lawrence was on the other day, and he was like, he don't really care to do comedy no more because people is soft now. You know what I'm saying? We grew up laughing at jokes, even though somebody was talking about their nephew or their uncle or something like that. We laughed. Everybody laughed. It was jokes. Now people taking jokes personally. I got family members right now that got a major issue. Well, I can say a major issue, but have issue with me because of the jokes that I see. My jokes come from the neighborhood, but I get my jokes off of life experiences. Who have I been around majority of my life? My family and friends, right? So my jokes gonna come from things that I saw. That don't mean these jokes are true. It's just jokes, you know what I'm saying? I know how to, when I was speaking to people like Mike Elf, man, they was telling me, turn your life experiences into a comedy. And that's what I started doing because I felt that was easy for me to do. I don't have to think too hard. Right. Like I said, syrup sandwiches and sugar water. That was we really had shit like that in my house. Man, we had rats bigger than the pit bulls in the backyard. We really had that type of shit in my house. And I ain't gonna talk about the roaches. The motherfucker was more comfortable than us. We really had that type of shit in my house. So all my jokes is authentic, man. It comes from what I've been through, but it's just jokes. So the comedy right now, man, like it makes it hard for comedians right now because a lot of people take jokes personally, and it's not. It's just laughter. Comedians is not angry people that just like to put people down. We like to see people laughing. We like to see people happy. That's comedian.
What's your message to the youth who want to chase a dream, whether it's comedy or something else?
Whatever it is, man, to the youth, chase your dream, man, and don't let nobody sidetrack you, redirect you, none of that. Don't listen to nobody else, man. If that's what you want to do, then you ask God for that, you pray for that, you work hard for that, and you're going to get your goals because your dream is not going to be everybody else's dream. Everybody else's dream will not be yours. So it's go chase your dream because dreams do come into reality. But it takes time. Nothing come overnight. Be patient. You know what I'm saying? Keep God in the midst of all that and work at your craft. You use people doubting you as motivation. You have that chip on your shoulder, like I'm a show. And then that's how you come. But never let nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because somebody can, never let nobody trick you out of your spot.
Right.
People do that shit intentionally. Because a lot of people don't want to see people in position. That's just what it is. It be your friends sometimes that don't want to see y'all in position. Don't want to see y'all winning. When they're supposed to be wanting to see y'all winning. Like Tiger, in our era, we want to see each other win.
Right.
And like when I found out what you was doing, I jumped on the bandwagon like this. We come from the same area. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see you win, Ty.
Thanks. I want to see you win
every
too,
show
brother.
I had, I know you want to see me win because you was there, you been there, and you're going to be there. We're going to keep this shit rolling, Ty. But man, message to the youth, man. Y'all don't let nobody redirect y'all, man. If that's something that y'all want to do, you got to grind, man. It's not easy. It's going to get hard. But you got to grind because don't nothing good come easy. Just remember that. And just stay prayed up, man. Keep God first.
If you could perform anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
It'll be the Apollo in Harlem because, you know, it's just always been something that I wanted to do, just to perform at the Apollo. The name Ace Boogie come from the movie Paid in Full. So that dude was from Harlem, and the Apollo is in Harlem. So I always wanted to be like, well, who's Ace Boogie the Comedian? So that's why I always wanted to perform out there in Harlem at the Apollo.
Okay. If you can sum up Ace Boogie in one sentence, what would it be?
What you mean by that, Ty?
Like,
I've been smoking all day.
like if you can describe yourself in one sentence.
In one sentence?
Yeah.
I'm going to say God-fearing, very God-fearing. I'm respectful. I demand respect, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, I give respect. I'm a good-hearted person, man, and I just want to see everybody win, you know what I'm saying? It's like the movie say, Ace Boogie was all about everybody eat. So how can I have that name if I don't want to see everybody eat? Ace Boogie. I want to see everybody eat. So I'm all about seeing everybody win, man. Everybody getting along in unity, man. Shout out to your boy that you did the interview with the other day, Chris Bernard, Unity.
All right.
Unity Bernard. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out Chris.
Shout out to Chris, man, because the stuff that he's talking about is the stuff that I'm on. It's not just about the comedy, Ty. That's why I do stand-up comedy, but I also do these podcasts and these interviews also. It's all about talking to these youth also and redirecting these kids, man, and saving these youngsters, man. Because right now, Ty, we in our last days, man, and these youngsters, the devil working them, bro. The devil working them, and the parenting is not really where it needs to be. Everybody is crying and all this bullshit whenever they're charging the grave or whenever he in the cage. And we can all get together as one and stop talking about each other and save our kids. Because these youngsters, man, they need some help, man. Because a lot of them, we not putting heaven and hell out there for these kids. It is a heaven and a hell. So we need to let these kids know with all this stuff that they're doing, they're killing each other up. Don't think you're going to heaven, man, if you're a killer. God would not allow killers into heaven. So we need to try to, you know, talk to these youngsters, man, and get them to put these guns down. Do it like how we used to do back in the day. Pick up the gloves, you know what I'm saying? All of y'all fight, y'all get that shit off your chest, y'all go play basketball together. But killing each other up, that shit is just hurting our community, bro. And it's like, these old people are scared around here, these youngsters, Well, all these youngsters is not like that. So you have some that's out here that's living, a normal life. They scared too, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is scared in their own community. And I don't think that shit cool, man. So I think we need to just get on the same page in our community, man, and just try to save these youngsters and just redirect them. You know what I'm saying, Ty?
All right. What's one thing you want Lafayette and the world to know before we wrap it up?
I want y'all to know, man, I'm coming. So y'all be waiting on me, man. Y'all get y'all popcorn, get y'all glasses out. I'm gonna rock the stages, man. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I want to do. From here on out, I'll be moving to Houston, Texas, as we know, Ty. So that's why I started doing my stand-up comedy act. So I'm gonna get back out there and I'm gonna work the improvs in Houston. I'm gonna work the improvs in Dallas and Austin. And I'll be back in Louisiana, you know what I'm saying? This is where I'm from, so I'm gonna always come back home. But when I come back, I'm gonna be better than I was before, Ty.
Yes, sir.
And I just want everybody to be looking. Fuck with me. Ace Boogie. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all follow me on YouTube. Facebook is all the same. Ace Boogie the Comedian. Represent Lafayette. Y'all fuck with me.
Thank you, bro.
All good, Ty.
Like, comment, share, subscribe.